Hello, I'm Daniel. I used to have this idea about discipline. I thought it was a force, a grim, hard thing, a prison guard inside your mind, yelling at you to do the things you hate. Get up, work, stop having fun, be miserable. And for the longest time, I wondered, why would anyone want that? Why would anyone choose to invite that angry guard into their life? It sounded awful, and so I didn't. My life was a reaction. I did what felt good now. I avoided what felt hard now. And my life, well, it became a series of nows that didn't add up to anything. I was stuck, and I felt weak. I looked at people who seemed to have it together, who built things, and I thought they were just different. They had some magic gift of willpower I didn't get. But I was wrong. So completely wrong. Discipline isn't the prison guard. That's the voice of shame, of guilt. Real discipline is the kindest voice you will ever hear. It's the voice of your future self, whispering back through time, saying thank you. It's not about punishment. It's about promise. The promise you make to yourself and actually keep. And today I want to talk about that. Not about grinding until you hate your life, but about 6 easy, simple, and honestly amazing ways to become friends with that kinder voice. To build a life where you trust yourself. Let's begin with the most important place. The very first step. It's not about doing more. It's about seeing clearly. Number 1, the 2-minute rule. This is so simple it almost sounds silly, but it is, without question, the most powerful tool I have ever found to break the spell of procrastination. Here's the rule. If a task will take less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Right now. Don't write it down. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Putting your coffee mug in the dishwasher. 2 minutes. Hanging up your jacket instead of throwing it on the chair. 2 minutes. Sending that quick email reply. 2 minutes. Why? Because these tiny tasks are like mental clutter. They are open loops in your brain. Your brain is an amazing manager, but a terrible storage unit. Keeps pinging you about these undone things. Don't forget the mug. Don't forget the jacket. It creates a low-level hum of anxiety, a feeling of being behind before you've even started your real work. It makes everything feel heavier, so you clear them instantly, and something magical happens. You create momentum. You prove to yourself over and over dozens of times a day that you are a person who does things. You are a person who finishes things. Discipline is built on a foundation of tiny, kept promises. This is how you lay that foundation, 1 2-minute brick at a time. You're not starting by running a marathon. You're starting by tying your shoes. And tying your shoes is the most important part of the race. I remember talking to a friend. He felt overwhelmed all the time. His apartment was a mess. His inbox was full. He felt like he was always chasing his tail. I told him about the 2-minute rule. He looked at me like I told him the secret was to stand on 1 foot. But he tried it. A week later, he called me. He sounded different, lighter. He said, "It's stupid, but I just do the stuff. The mail doesn't pile up. The dishes are done. I feel like I have more space in my head. I actually sat down to write last night because I wasn't already mentally exhausted from all the little things I was avoiding." That's it. You're not just cleaning your desk. You're clearing your mind. You are building the muscle of do it now. And that muscle, once strong, can lift much heavier things. Now, this leads us to our second way. Because once you start doing the tiny things, you face the big things. The scary things. The project, the workout, the difficult conversation. And our instinct is to look at the whole mountain. It's huge. It's terrifying. We freeze. So we need a new way to see. We need, number 2, the 5-minute start. You do not have to climb the whole mountain. You just have to agree to walk up the path for 5 minutes. That's it. Tell yourself, I am only going to work on this for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I am allowed to stop. No guilt, no problem. Set a timer for 5 minutes. and begin. Start writing the report. Put on your running shoes and just walk. Open the textbook and read one page. What happens almost every single time is a psychological trick. The biggest barrier is starting. The act of beginning is 1,000 times harder than the act of continuing. Once you're in motion, physics takes over. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. Your brain gets engaged. You get past that initial resistance. And after 5 minutes, you'll often find you want to keep going. Okay, I've written a paragraph, I might as well finish this section. I'm already walking, a little jog won't hurt. But even if you stop after 5 minutes, you've won. You have broken the spell of zero. You have made progress. You have chipped a tiny piece off the mountain. And tomorrow, doing another 5 minutes will be easier. You have a history with the task now. It's not a stranger anymore. I use this every single day. There are days I don't feel like recording, like sitting here and talking. My mind comes up with a million excuses. So I say, Daniel, just set up the lights and the camera. That's 5 minutes. I do that. Then I say, okay, just sit in the chair for 5 minutes and think about the topic. I do that. And before I know it, I've hit record and I'm talking. The 5-minute start is a permission slip to be imperfect. It's a treaty with the part of your brain that is afraid of failure. You're not promising a masterpiece. You're just promising 5 minutes of your attention. And from that small seed, massive trees can grow. But here's the question. Why do we stop? Why, after a good start, do we sometimes fade away? We get bored. We get distracted. The modern world is built on distraction. It's a circus of flashing lights and dinging phones, all designed to steal your attention. So to build discipline, we must protect our attention. Which brings us to number 3, design your environment for laziness. Listen to this. Your willpower is like a battery. It gets drained every time you make a choice, every time you resist a temptation. Do I hit snooze? Do I eat the cookie? Do I check my phone? Every one of those decisions uses a little power. And by the end of the day, the battery is dead. This is why you can resist cake all day and then eat the whole thing at midnight. Willpower is a terrible long-term strategy. So stop relying on it. Be smart. Be lazy. Design your world so you don't need willpower to make the right choice. Make the good choice the easy choice and the bad choice harder. Want to read more and scroll less? Charge your phone in another room at night. Put a book on your pillow. When you wake up, the book is right there. The phone is far away, which is easier. You've designed laziness to work for you. Want to eat healthier? On Sunday, wash and chop your vegetables. Put them in clear containers at the front of the fridge. Hide the chips in a hard-to-reach cupboard. When you're hungry and tired, you will grab what is easy. You've made the healthy choice the lazy choice. I did this with my work. I had a terrible habit of opening a research tab and falling into an internet rabbit hole for an hour. So I installed a website blocker. I made the distraction hard to get to. I had to physically get up, find my phone, disable the blocker. It was too much work. My lazy brain just stayed on task. Don't fight your environment. Change it. You are the architect of your own world. Build doors where you want to walk and walls where you don't. Now, all of this, the 2-minute tasks, the 5-minute starts, the smart environment, they are actions. They are things you do, but discipline also lives in what you don't do. Specifically, in what you don't say to yourself. This is the inner game, and it's the most important one. Number 4, kill the all or nothing monster. This monster is the killer of progress. It's the voice that says, well, I already ate one cookie, so my diet is ruined. I might as well eat the whole box. Or, I missed my workout on Monday, so my week is a waste. I'll start again next Monday. Or, I didn't write 1,000 words today, so I failed. This is a trap. a cruel perfectionist trap. Life is not a binary switch of perfect success or total failure. It's a dimmer switch. It's a spectrum of better and worse. One cookie is better than the whole box. A 10-minute walk is better than no workout. Writing one sentence is better than a blank page. Discipline is not the absence of failure. It is the return to the path after you stumble. It's the decision that a partial victory is still a victory. When you hear that all or nothing voice, you have to laugh at it. Say, "Nice try, monster." Then do the small, partial thing. Break the chain of total collapse. The person who gets back on track after one missed day is infinitely more disciplined than the person who gives up for a week. I used to do this with meditation. I'd aim for 20 minutes a day. If I missed a day, I'd think, I've broken my streak. It's over. And I'd stop for a month. Now, if I miss a day, I do 1 minute the next day. Just 60 seconds of breathing keeps the thread connected. It tells my brain, this is still something we do. Don't let the perfect become the enemy of the good. In fact, don't even let it become the enemy of the pretty okay. Done consistently is how miracles are built. And speaking of connection, this brings us to a deeper layer. Discipline feels lonely sometimes, feels like it's all on you, and that weight can be too heavy. So we need to share it. We need, number 5, find your witness. We are social creatures. We care what others think. We can use this for good. A witness is simply someone who sees your effort. Could be a friend, a coach, an online group. It's someone you tell, this is what I'm going to do. When you know someone will ask you about it, everything changes. That morning run is no longer just a promise to yourself. It's a promise you might have to explain breaking to someone else. It adds a gentle, positive layer of accountability. It makes your private intention public, and that gives it power. You don't need a drill sergeant. You just need a friendly witness, a workout buddy, a writing partner where you just text each other, did it, a book club that expects you to read the chapters. This is why group classes work. You show up partly because you don't want to be the one who didn't. It's not about shame. It's about shared energy. It's about turning a solo struggle into a team effort. I have a friend. We're accountability partners for creative work. Every Sunday, we text each other one thing we want to get done that week. Just one. And the following Sunday, we check in. Did you do it? No long stories, no excuses needed. Just a yes or no. Knowing I'll have to send that text. It gets me through Wednesday afternoon when I want to quit. I think, I don't want to tell him I didn't do it. It's a small thing, but it's a powerful thing. We are wired for tribe. Let your tribe hold you up. All of these ways are steps. They are practices, but they rest on one fundamental ground. One final, simple way that is less of a way and more of a being. Without this, the other 5 become just another to-do list. With it, they become a natural flow. This is the heart of it all. Number 6, practice self-compassion. This sounds like the opposite of discipline, doesn't it? Letting yourself off the hook. But it's not. It's the foundation. Think about it. If you hate yourself for sleeping in, what do you want to do? You want to hide. You want to escape that horrible feeling. You might escape into more sleep, into TV, into junk food. Punishment leads to avoidance. But what if, when you sleep in, you talk to yourself like a kind friend? Okay, you slept in. You must have needed the rest. That's okay. What's the small next step? Can you still do a shortened version of your morning? This doesn't let you off the hook. Keeps you on the hook, but with kindness. It allows you to re-engage. Shame pushes you away from your goals. Compassion pulls you back toward them. Discipline is self-love in action. It is saying, I care about you, future me, and I'm going to do this for you. And when you fail, as you will, it is saying, that's okay, present me. I still care about you. Let's try again. It's a conversation between the present and the future, rooted in care, not in criticism. The angry prison guard of discipline, he comes from self-loathing. The kind, guiding voice comes from self-compassion. It is the understanding that you are a human being, not a machine. You will have off days. You will get sick. You will have emotional storms. Discipline is not about being rigid through those storms. It's about being flexible. It's about bending so you don't break, and then standing straight again when the wind passes. So start there. Start with a deep breath and a little kindness for the person you are right now who wants to be better. That wanting is beautiful. Protect it. Nurture it. Don't beat it up with harsh rules. Build from 2-minute tasks. Use the 5-minute start to conquer mountains. Design your world so it helps you, not hurts you. Silence the all-or-nothing lie. Share the journey with a witness. And through it all, be a friend to yourself. This is how discipline stops being a force you fight with and becomes a force that flows through you. It becomes the quiet assurance that you can trust yourself, that you are the kind of person who shows up, not perfectly, but consistently, not without fear, but with the courage to begin. And in that showing up, day after day, with kindness as your guide, you don't just build a better life, you build a better you. Okay, bye, see you soon.